Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm starting my Interconnect cables rebuild project. I've got to try a set of cables from the no-name to the really good ones, and finally I made my decision. I settled on the Neglex 2549 from Mogami. That's industry standard professional cable which used by recording studios, different concert venues and so on. And that's where you can definitely buy them in bulk, and they're relatively not expensive. It's like 50 meters cost me like $138 plus tax, and it's really nice, right? And I will be using RIN NYS 373 connectors with white and red color. Those are good connectors with the copper parts, which is gold plated, so those are known for good quality. Why I'm doing it? The results. I tested cables, and finally with this my new amplifier I can hear the difference. That was not the case before. There are some reasons to it, including the audiophile reasons like resolution and dynamic range and quality, and at the same technical reasons. My amplifier has tube-based preamp which has lower input impedance, and that's where the cable quality matter way more than in integrated amplifiers. Not just integrated, it's non-tube amplifiers, I would say. All right, so first I will be rebuilding my XLR cable today. It was like Amazon cable but with good connectors. So let's see how it will improve, and then I will start building RCA cables and you may follow me. All right, I disassembled cables and I'm moving on to make a new one. And as you may see, it has 4 threads, 2 wires and 2 supporting threads, and external magnetic shield, right? So, and now I will be connecting. I bought a special solder from MG Chemicals. As you may see, it has flux, but it's non-exit flux to not harm connectors. All right. Next, I will be soldering ends to make them solid, and then solder to the connector. See you in a moment. All right. Assembling this cable is quite easy procedure. Assemble parts on the cable. Then hot goes to the side, cold goes in the middle, and ground goes on the other side, like that. Okay, and make sure that on the opposite end, hot will be on the other side, right? And here we have a ground shield connected to the ground pin, because we have 3 wires only. In the cables with 4 wires, these 4 can go separate. All right. So I'm already assembled one cable. It looks like that. And I'm working on the other one. See you soon. What else I like with these cables while I was soldering, that insulation is PFT, so it's not melted even with the high temperature from the soldering iron. So that would be easy to assemble now. So it goes here, aligned, then goes into the housing and screws down like that. See you soon. All right, and finally I have a pair of audiophile quality wires, and they should be pretty good. All right, for this price range you cannot have better. I tested a couple series of tributaries. I tested regular cables, and I tested Mogami. Mogami appeared to give the bigger dynamic range and full rich sound and low distortion. Tributaries were pretty good, like they open it high range and reduce it distortion significantly. And bunch of other cables from Amazon and from bank I received it were not that good. Now it's time to test. And I have ordered also a gift to me, so it should come soon. I ordered Mogami Platinum, so we'll see how this custom cable will compare with Mogami Platinum cable. All right, see you soon. Hey guys, and here on continue assembly, I'm already assembled two cables. As this wire is thick, but it fits these connectors from RIN. So what you need to know, as it's like two wires and shield, right? So like you connect on one side the negative and shield to the ground. From other side, you just cut the shield. We don't want the current flow through the shield. We want current flow through these two wires, okay? So make sure that you would not connect it from both sides, and you should be fine. So two goes for the ground, and blue goes for the positive, all right? So let me do it, and I will let you know. I'm already listening to XLR wires, and the difference is dramatic. It's better than all cables I have heard before, including the older, like 20 years old, 25, 49, and including other cables. Details now at the D-class amplifier level. I did not expect that. I was even like disappointed from the beginning when I started to listen, because I did not expect that many details, because mid-range and high-range clarity improved significantly, and the levels of the high frequencies improved significantly. All right, moving on. Hello everyone, I'm back. It was a full week since I built an initial batch of cables. I had enough time to listen to these cables and understand what I prefer, how they sound. So these are super killer cables in this price range. So like from everything I paid, it comes like about $25 per pair. But I was comparing with original, like older generation Mogami, with tributaries, and this cable sounds better. More clarity, more details across the whole range, and it was a big surprise, right? So that's what I'm doing. Like I'm making another batch of cables to connect the rest of my equipment, and results. So the first time I connected, I almost cried because like the warm tube sound from Macintosh just like became that detailed, like almost like class D. All details, everything you can hear, and that was really a surprise for me, right? So. But then, like when I listened more, like I listened to different songs, different sets, recording from concerts, recording from classic music concerts, and so on, it became obvious that it just plays everything. I did not expect that much detail from Macintosh amplifier, really. It's like on the level of nice, Japan. Audiophile now. I want to believe better because dynamic range this amplifier produces incredible. All right. So I highly recommend you to try, because this is inexpensive. I'm really happy with connectors. These golden connectors hold really well. They're not too tight, not too easy to pull in out, and results getting really beautiful. Music is clear and really detailed. What else? You know me, I cannot stop, so I tested the same set of cables with Sony FA777 and with Rotel 1592 I have. For Sony, there was no big difference because Sony was already detailed with older cables because it has really high impedance. Maybe not that detailed, but difference would not be that dramatic. But with Rotel, I was surprised. It's a solid-state amplifier, no tubes, but cables did the magic for this amplifier. I really didn't expect that. So it was a surprise for me. So it's technically changed the sound same way as it changed it with Macintosh. The heavy bass, which was always there, like prevailing on the Rotel, is normalized. Everything became linear, clear, and even the problem I was fighting a while ago with AB outputs didn't affect that much this time with the new cables because the levels itself were way enough to work with, all right? So there was enough high frequencies to not dim it too dark, right? All right, so I hope you will learn from this video that cables matter, really. It's not just cables itself. This cables has a lower impedance, lower capacitance. That's important piece. When we have output of our equipment, for example, if you may take a look in the older CD players, they have at least 100 ohm to 1 kilo ohm resistor on the output. All right, so output impedance is very high. And cable with high capacitance and low impedance amplifier, and it just kills the sound. I tested with my DAC, I tested with cassette players, I tested with Super Audio CD player, Pioneer. And Pioneer, this time it was sound way better than before because previously I have heard like it's it kind of brightens high frequencies. And this time it did not. With these cables, there was no brightness. It was everything linear and detailed, same way as I'm playing through my DAC. So I'm pretty happy with the cables. Take a look, $25 per set, not that much. Order parts and build it yourself. You will save hundreds and hundreds of dollars on more expensive cables because tributaries, for example, I compared, so those are in like 400 plus range. All right. Or in worst case, I recommend you to try Mogami. Cables available for sale like everywhere, but it will be like from 60 to 120 per pair. But these cables are beautiful. Now I understand why they use it in the record studios. All right. That would be it for this video. Thank you. See you in my next videos. Bye-bye.